Good morning, Lovelace.
Good morning.
Hello. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Happy
I am
Sunday.
just absolutely loving your background, Andrea.
Thank
It's
you.
so pretty. Just very
Pretty.
peaceful and
Yeah, and I like the colors.
elegant.
Mhm.
Love it. Good morning, everyone.
Doesn't want to come up. There it is.
I think Scott's Packers lost last night, so we started late today.
It was a snow thing.
It was a snow thing.
Yeah.
Like a snow delay?
Yeah, we had a snow today.
A snow delay.
Like a rain delay, a snow delay.
I didn't put it out public, but I had the feeling that the Packers were going to lose.
Mm.
So I wasn't surprised when they did.
Hey,
But
Connie's shouting out, "Go 49ers."
yeah. Yeah, it was sad. We got like 6 inches of snow too. I did a little snow removal. But I had a cousin that passed away last night, so I was a little sad about that too. Didn't sleep well. Unexpected.
Yeah, wrapping you up with love, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the family journeys through that. So sorry.
Yeah, especially when we were the same age as I.
Right. Isn't that always gets a little bit.
So I was like, wow, what happened? We don't have a clue yet what happened. Just my other cousins, only thing he knows is passing to sleep. You know, who knows? We don't know yet. And so it's kind of sad. But anyway,
at least peaceful, right? I mean, to go in the sleep.
Hopefully, yeah. We don't, like I said, we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of, Friday night. And it was so strange why he would come to my mind. I haven't talked about him in a long time. And that night, I was talking about him to Nancy.
And then you got the call.
And then the next day, I got the message, It's like, wow.
He must have tapped on your shoulder some
synchronicity. Like, why would I think about him? I haven't for a long time because he's one of those people I pushed away from my life because of his ideals, and he was being really mean.
Yeah, it's okay if you have different ideals, but if you're mean about it and you're that's hard. That's harder. You can still love him from afar, of course.
Yeah, he was one of those people I just like, low and light. I'm done with you. Mm-hmm. If you can't even listen to me in a respectful manner without calling me names, goodbye. So, passing yourself, yes. I've had many family just like that. My mother, my stepdad, just passing their sleep.
So awesome. I mean, that definitely would be my choice.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to. Definitely wouldn't want to suffer. Thank you, everyone, Denise.
All the love coming in. All the love.
You getting kitty love there, Andrea?
Yeah, Bo just made a little. I changed the desk around here, so now their tree, a cat tree, is right here.
Oh, nice.
Beside me, so it's an easy little. Hey,
nice.
Do they ever jump on your shoulder or anything?
Yeah, they still do.
Yeah, I miss the good old days in those cats. They would like pounce on you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be expecting. They're like up on a ledge or on the back of the couch, and they just try to jump on your back. I haven't had one of those kitties in a long time.
So my shirt says "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." Mm-hmm. Can anybody name the author? First one to name the author is the winner over here. Let's see. I'm watching the chat. Who's the author of "Injustice Anywhere is a Threat to Justice Everywhere"? See if anybody. No cheating, y'all.
No interneting.
MLK, Sherry Bear says.
Cher Bear, you win. You're the winner. Connie's the winner. You all came in right at the same second.
Yeah.
Carol,
Cher Bear got the
Kathy.
first one.
Yeah.
First time when I see is Cher Bear. What are you holding in your hand there, Debbie?
Ooh. My cards came in, guys.
That is pretty.
Here's the back of them.
It's awesome.
I'll be using them today, so this is the debut because they came literally in the mail last night. And see how everybody likes them, and then we'll see about ordering a bunch. And so
awesome.
I'll be offering them up. See how you guys like them first. Right.
Well, mine were scheduled to come tomorrow.
Ah.
Yeah, I thought you'd get yours before me because.
Well, I found out Nancy said she uses them too to make her grids with crystals and stuff. And the company's hit. It's a small company, and the coronavirus hit the company.
Oh, boo.
So there's been people out. So I haven't heard if they're on their way or anything. I have had no notice. So maybe delayed.
Connie has her name on the list. Connie, you're going to like these because they're Linneman cards. They're Linneman cards plus 16 Oracle, added Oracle. And so, and just for an example, well, I'll use them and we'll talk about them. So, let's get to reading.
Yeah.
All right. You have questions? Put them up. I'll star them. I have 2 starred. It always leads to more.
Yes. I just can't get over that star. Isn't that so nice?
Great? So great.
Game changer, guys, on this end. Game changer.
That is a beautiful thing. Stars and banners. Having to be somewhere in an hour. Hey, you get her done, Pegasus. Do what you gotta do. Bless you for stopping in if you got something going on. All right.
Is 45 one of the 8 names that... Oh.
We got the names. The redacted names.
She's not hiding them anymore. It's up to the judge, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like she just unloaded.
Well, there is that thing too. She has appealed because of that supposedly one.
The juror.
One juror didn't disclose they were abused or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that one disappeared on me. Screen is blurred. I don't know. Looks good to me for entertainment only. So there has been names, of course, out there that have associated with him. I guess we'll just start with that and maybe see if those 8 names are someone we already know or they're secret. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Gotta star that. Michelle read there was 16 names possible.
16 names. Wow. Thank you, Gina. She said, congratulations, Freebird Spirit, for reaching 6K. So last night was our little party. Woo-hoo! And I did the party a little early because I was still about 40 shy, but I got over 6,000 during the party. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Party.
We like that.
Okay. Dude. Oh, you did make it over 6 there?
Oh, I did last night during the party.
Oh, cool. All right. It's 40. Well, Mar-a-Lago is all over that trial. It was mentioned numerous times.
Thank you, everyone. Hugging you all back.
Got a lot of hiding cards.
Yeah.
Not a yes or no. Like in battling and loss and within the family, illusion, delusion, and the moon.
Oh, interesting.
I see the weight of the pressure on the judge, because what I see is that there's it's not just American names, right? These are names. Some of these names are from other countries, and they don't want to cause an international incident, or they know it could. You know what I mean? So I see the hesitancy. Is he one of them? I got the yes upside down, so maybe that is, yes, he is, but we're still waiting to find out. But I see more the pressure on the judge and the rationale.
Yeah.
But I also heard that the judge said it's more important to say the names for public safety and public knowledge than it is to hide the names, right?
It's a tricky one, this one.
Right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I was a little behind. I'm making sure I didn't miss any questions in Star. Okay. 701 confusion.
Here comes her cards.
I'm
excited.
I know. So this is blue. It's like a light blue, but it kind of turned out looking a little purplish.
And I'm digging it.
Right? I know. And so you can see they have like the little helper words at the bottom, yep. Right? So anyways, what I'm seeing with these, just this throw right here, is that it's being held, it's in their hands right now, right? So she handed it over. And so they're going around with it, trying to see what to do and what to release to the public. Yeah. It's in that. I think that's what we were all kind of what's going on right now, because they still haven't really made that decision. So then I threw other cards to kind of see what was going on with that, and I got the same thing. She gave the new information. She gave the new information, and they're kind of sitting on it right there. There's other things at play here, I feel, but yeah, it's just a waiting game right now. And everybody involved. I literally threw and got every person in the deck coming out here.
Goodness.
Yeah. And that's odd when you throw cards, yeah. And you get one person or whatever. They're looking at all these people and looking at the connections and like that. And it doesn't look good for them. But I feel like it's in their hands right now. They're figuring out the best way to release this to the public. That's what I'm getting. And is Trump one of them? I feel like he is. And that's why there's a pause. Because you're talking about the post president of the United States, right? So
yeah, this is a really strange throw. It's not like boom, we're releasing names and then justice comes kind of thing. Because I got both the illusion and hiding cards with the moon itself and the cups, and worry about the family card. The 10 of cups there. It's kind of like worry possibly for their families and whatnot. And the other energy of the 2 5s of the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. So those are like worry and loss kind of cards, conflicts. It just feels like such a pause and a worry and decisional of should we or shouldn't we even release this information.
I mean, I don't know how they can't. They have to.
Yeah.
This stage.
I feel they will, but it might be one of those.
I mean, everyone knows it could be 45. It could be Prince Andrew. Could even be Clinton, right? It's just, it's going to be shocking. But how do you not put those names out? I don't know how you would not do that.
I'm sensing there's a worry for the victims. With the 4 of Cups and Empress also coming at the end, it's like I'm looking at this woman right there with the 4 of Cups, and it just feels like there's a sense of worry for the victims because of threats, and because I don't have any real man cards here coming. Boom, we're gonna take you all down. It feels more of a security and because there's we had 4 testify there, but there's more out there.
Well, they have to register as sex offenders now, so it is public, right? So if they have all these, and once, then they're going to have to bring them all, you know what I mean, to do whatever they do to prove, and then it's going to come out because they have to register. It has to be public. They have to register as sex offenders.
Just
keeps that coffee warm. Do you kill Billy? Right.
Unfortunately, it just feels like a pause. There's got to be a decision made.
Well, there's a little pause for sure.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll stay on that first. Of what started.
Is 45 not just a friend of Epstein, but was his boss?
Okay. I don't know. I guess the Epps organization in Maxwell. Was he a client or a
deputy?
More?
Like a business partner, boss.
Yeah. Or was Epps his own gig in Max? I'm sensing client. Client compromise.
All right, Bo. There you go. Hey.
Yeah, I'm getting client competent or client for compromise. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Epps did it for the money. He compromised everyone in a secret way with the Knight of Pentacles for money. It was all about his own organization and world. And that's how he made his money, by, blackmailing. And I have Maxwell coming in here, the central figure of this organization. Unity with that, with those two. Six of Cups and Hermit next to each other with the men. It's like, that's what I feel is like, we got you because of the Six of Cups.
Yeah.
The children, the young ones.
Yep.
He had his own plan of, like, Aries just said, egomaniac. Sick man and his own. I think he 45 may have done his own things with his what do you call it? He had the model agency and stuff, so he kind of did his own thing there for a while.
Again, kind of business partners in that area. So maybe like, sharing models, or I don't know. I think he's more than just a client. There's some other business side of it. I don't see him as a boss of him. No, I don't see that.
I don't see a boss. I see it like a common interest deal here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Another rabbit hole, Connie asked on that one. About the juror.
Oh. Was the juror paid to say that?
Ed's saying like a finder or money launderer. Yeah, like things like that. Like some kind of shady stuff on the side with between 45 and Ep. Other than just the obvious. Okay, was the juror being paid to say that? Was the oh, Leanna.
Okay.
He wasn't just a client. He was a member. He was the owner.
Ian's saying something about a video. There's a video you can watch in Studio 54 that might be interesting.
You know that Alec Baldwin was a waiter at Studio 54 in the heyday?
No.
With his big hairy chest, walking around in his little shiny underwear pants or whatever.
Oh my lordy.
That's funny.
I bet he made a lot of tips. I mean, that guy was good looking. Amongst other things.
Yay, greeter. Yay. All right. Was the juror being paid to say that? How did that even come out? I mean,
did an interview, he or she, I don't know if it was he or she.
Yeah, an interview, and someone said, were you molested as a child?
No, I think they said they were asking them something, and he said he knew when he heard something because he had experienced the same thing. I think that's what happened. So he knew she was guilty when he heard something because it was similar to when he was abused as a child, or she, whoever.
Oh.
I think that's how it came out.
I think it was a he.
Yeah, I think it's a he.
Sure.
So I'm wondering if one of the questions to the jurors before they were selected was, have you ever been?
Right.
Right. And maybe they didn't answer yes then, but then afterwards in the interview, they said, oh, I knew it as soon as I heard it. Because
I'm getting I felt like a no on that as I'm looking in. I felt no, that he wasn't paid for it. And then I did throw cards, and this is a no card. So I threw some more just to get a little more, and he literally was relating, this is the I am you card, and so that's kind of a relating to the situation. He literally was just like you just said, and yeah, and this is interesting cards with this as well, with the
hi Rob. Well, the juror shouldn't have said anything. He shouldn't have given an interview.
Should have just
kept your mouth shut.
Yeah, because now it clouds the situation. But yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. If it was a pre-juror question and he didn't answer it truthfully.
Right, that would be a problem. Yeah, because this is all about sexual stuff clouding your emotions and connecting in with the whole situation. Shouldn't have been said. I mean, my heart goes out to the juror.
Yeah.
Either you don't say anything or you let them know up front. Yeah.
Unless something during the trial triggered his memory. So, there's a slight percentage of a chance that he didn't remember abuse till he heard something in the trial.
Oh my goodness.
Triggered a memory, right? So he maybe didn't lie at the beginning. He just didn't remember.
Oh, yeah.
So there is that.
Yeah, I got nothing about money.
No.
No money.
I'm almost sensing it's something like Andrea just said.
Yeah.
Because I have the overall energy was the sword of truth.
Yeah.
But then I do have what makes me believe with that Andrea says is because something was triggered. 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. It's like something he was holding on to tightly, but that was inside the intuition and inside, and the 9 of Wands is something you're kind of holding on to. defending yourself, but then it does feel like it was triggered. Something that created from the past, the Seven of Pentacles and the anxieties, and then what was the other one? Five of Cups. It's kind of like a loss of your dark emotional feelings with the the High Priestess on the other side. It feels more like that. It's something that may have been set back within.
Could have been a trigger, a memory trigger during the trial. But I don't know. I don't also understand why, a person who if he had been abused and remembered, he could still be a juror and find someone guilty or innocent with a clear mind. It's not a vengeance thing.
Right. No, I don't feel that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I always forget deck names, but that's the back of the deck. Kathy is wondering if, I don't know if this is, I can't remember if this is the Arcanum for spellcasters. I don't know. I always forget the names.
Foe's deciding to chew and play with everything.
So
he's been grabbing my jewelry off the table. So just settle down, Mr. Boy. And remember, I did see something with the juror when we read a few weeks ago before the trial.
Yes, you did.
That there would be something with one of the jurors. So let's hope it's not a retrial. Maybe that's why the first judge is waiting. Because if they can't release the names if there's a retrial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still gotta decide that. That's a good point. Because they supposedly filed. The lawyer supposedly filed for a new trial or something.
For sure.
If you get a mistrial.
No, Nanette, it's almost impossible to find 12 jurors.
Well, exactly.
That haven't had some sort of.
Exactly. So that's not I don't think that should stop one from being a juror on that trial. Everyone on the planet knows they're guilty.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows. You don't even need a trial. We all know they were doing this. Yeah. So knock it off and just,
So I'm getting that they have just way too much. They have way too much information. This one juror is not a deal breaker. They have too much information, and they're gonna. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's done. Boom. They have too much. The one juror doesn't make or break a whole case here. Yeah. Is what they have too much other information.
Yeah. Well, that's the legal system, and that's a right if they thought that was tampering,
Oh no. I got the
bullseye. Wait. God, the energy is weird today with these.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking if there is a mistrial, how are you going to get 12 jurors who didn't hear about the first trial?
Exactly.
That's going to be,
Yeah. And my necklace is saying no.
Awesome.
No. No new trial.
I know, right? It might be a pendulum day. Let's see.
Oh, I should get my pendulum.
Just take your necklace off. Use that. That's what I do.
My side to side is no.
Same with mine. I gotta know.
It just feels tossing cards here is like complicated. To kind of show proof of what our senses are.
So I asked, even if there's a mistrial, will she be found guilty again? Yes. Everyone knows. Like, who doesn't think that they're innocent? Who thinks they're innocent? Is there anyone on the planet who thinks they're innocent?
No.
Like, has anyone come into the news to be on the defense of them saying, oh, no, they were just business people and
zero.
They were really nice and they just had this really nice vacation spot. Like, no, and no.
No, and no.
Yeah, it just feels like we got to wait out the process kind of thing. Just not getting boom, boom, boom going on.
Exactly, Jeanette. When 45 wishes her well, you know something's up.
Pretty much.
How does the President of the United States take the time out to even talk about a person like that?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's using code words because
Mm-hmm.
if he was even involved or anything like that, he was like, no comment.
Exactly.
I wish her well. It was, you better watch your back, because if you say anything, if you even think you're going to say anything, you're going to end up like.
Isn't that funny? You'd rather get psychic news than the real news, even for a political junkie. Oh, fur babies. Connie. Oop. Guilty party always goes back to the scene of the crime.
Scene of the crime. That's right, Connie.
Suicide.
Like, wouldn't it be weird if Biden just randomly said, good luck to her? Like, he just you wouldn't do that.
No.
So do you see how it doesn't make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gina.
So I forgot what you at. What did you get Friday? Do you remember what you got on? Because I was listening to your live when I had the questions about Meadows and whatnot.
Oh yeah, Meadows.
But then I found out about my cousin.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
What'd you come up with?
Well, it kind of.
Are they flipping or what's? I think I.
Yeah, I literally got. So I had this whole spread we did, and everybody read, and we kind of all got the same thing in regards to him. Flipping, but he's still showing himself as this, but that he's flipping, and it, like the whole story and how it's going down, and I can't remember it all. But then, so I'm like, I'm going to clarify this out of Andrea's deck, you guys. So get yourself one of these decks if you want to be a reader. It's incredible. Even if you don't want to be a reader and you just want to have one, just to ask your own questions for yourself. So I'm going like this. I'm like, I'm just going to clarify out of this big old massive cards.
Where'd it go?
And pulled out the whistleblower card. So it clarified it. Out of all these cards, I said, I'm just going to pull one card for clarification to, make sure we're all on the right track, because it kind of blows my mind, the story with that. And literally Yep, this card.
The
Out
whistleblower.
of all these cards.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of backed up the story I was getting. Because when we had talked about it earlier that day, I tapped in and just kind of, I was being shown all this stuff. And so I punched it in right there to you, Scott, and just said, I'm seeing that they're connecting him to treason, right?
Yeah.
So they're connecting him to treason in 45. There you go. See?
I just shuffled on what you're talking about. Chaos, the letter, the document, the subpoena.
Exactly. It doesn't get any more clear than that.
Yeah, he'd be foolish to keep hiding and whatnot, all this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so strange. But it's like the question I asked you is, why hasn't anything come out? He's been referred 3-4 weeks ago to be prosecuted, on his contempt of Congress.
Yep.
And there's been nothing. So it's either they're still debating, or he's secretly giving up information and they're not gonna prosecute him.
There's something I'd be interested to see if I just feel like you're gonna be tried for treason, dude, like forever in prison, the rest of your life. Treason's not a little baby thing. And he's like, okay, what, blah. Did you see Lisa's remark about Andrea's cards? That was so cool.
Yeah, you can use the cards to read on not just politics,
but everything. Everything yourself. You pull them out in the morning and just say, pull 3 cards for the day. Lisa, thank you. Blessings to you.
Lisa.
And Andrea's going to be doing some little workshop things to understand and learn the cards and the colors, what they may mean, when they present themselves and all that. So if you want to get your cards, go to her.
There you go.
Website. Yeah.
Aww.
There you go. Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yes.
See, thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Good morning, Sandra. What is the name of your deck?
This is Lilac Lantern Intuition deck, which you can get on Game Crafter, or go to my page and you will find it. This is my clarification deck, Lilac Lantern clarification cards. And there's also my Oracle deck, the lovely Oracle.
I love as well. Love, love, love. Melinda, my deck is Freebird Spirit Linerman Plus.
Linerman Plus.
And if people want to order them, how do they get yours, Debbie?
So this is my sample deck. Like, I wanted to sample it out to see if people loved it. So, and look at it, make sure everything is there. Here's a sample of one of the extra oracle. You have 16 extra oracles. So this is a surrender, release the false narrative, and take back your wings. So there's 16 extra oracles like that within the Linerman. So that's why it's Freebird Spirit Linerman Plus. But as soon as I order and get that going, I'll let you know where you can find yours.
Right.
Julio. All right. So there's law or bill in the process about the dark money. Hasn't been signed yet. But Mary's wondering, will we ever find out who's actually taking dark money? Not just getting rid of it from Congress and getting paid under the table and whatnot.
Debbie, I would like to be on your list for a deck, please.
Yay. Yeah, I mean, if you guys, especially if you're wanting to, if you're new at Linnerman, it has like the keywords there. So
keywords are always beautiful and helpful.
And there's two different child in the deck, and the keywords are a little bit different under each of them. So that's the only one I did 2 on.
No, Kathy D, I am not finished on that. I haven't been drawing on that deck. I still need to keep drawing. I got excited about the other one, so then I pushed that one aside. So anyway, will we ever learn who in Congress has taken dark money? I believe mostly. Okay, thanks, Earth Mama.
I see a lot of people breaking their ties with their dark money, Civ.
A little too late, buddy.
A little too late, but you can see them trying to see how they can try to break that tie.
Yeah, I don't see all of them being exposed, but a lot of them. So we have the money, the fire headed their way, the bullseye. The first card out was no, which is making me feel like we're not going to hear about all of them. I asked about if everyone actively in Congress right now, will those names be exposed? I don't think all of them. But we do have corrupt world leaders, and again, the money and what they did. So a lot. A lot will be guilty.
Yeah, I have a lot of I do see exposure of this.
It generally comes out. I think a lot of it's tied to prosecution.
I have.
It just kind of explains, you know, yeah, there's dark devil in our government, 10 of coins. It's like explains the question. The money in our government, the darkness, the greed. But yeah, it's coming out with the 9 of coins world and the star. It's coming out who. But what my guides are telling me, it's tied into prosecutions. Like when we actually see people indicted and whatnot, it's all part of it. This is a bigger, it's all bigger than just dark money.
Exactly.
It's like money laundering. It's shady deals and overseas, you know, shell companies, and it's a bigger deal. It's like part of the Pandora Papers and everything. It's part of the last 5 years in government. It's a takedown of the Trump org. It's like everything.
You have so you have Garland here. He's working on it. It's all part of what's going on already. In the, you know, that's the garden card. It's going to be exposed. and they really are targeting some specific people, but even small fish are a little worried right now. But they are literally wanting to go in and revamp this whole system. This dark money's been around since the beginning of time, literally, of people giving to get what they want in the government. They're like, hey, here's money, we want you to do this for us, right? So that's been going on and this is a revamp of that, a transformation. So the outcome of this is transforming the whole system, the whole dark money system that's been there for a long time. This is my transformation card. It says yesterday doesn't fit you anymore. So it just, that system doesn't fit anymore. So they're going to transform this, and part of that is taking down bringing light to it. And Garland is, so.
Yeah. When the heck did they vote out Citizens United thing? Was that in the 90s or 2000s? But that's part of it. Allowing that influx. Coffee. Okay, yeah. It's coming. I seen this one. I like this one right away. I got others from the back. Ted Cruz's case be passed. I'm not sure what that is. If you want to explain that a little more, Arthur. I don't know what Ted Cruz has a case about the past Supreme Court, but anyway. What's the scene? What was it? The Arizona Democratic Party has censored her. Senator Sienna is censured by the Democratic Party of Arizona. There's already people lining up to primary her for 2024. What's on Sienna's mind? Is she gonna flip parties? Get your coffee here, coffee.
Coffee. Woo-hoo. I'm right with you on that, geek. Hillbilly. Coffee. That's my drink. If I don't get it, I can't think.
Yes, Mark. It's another Sunday already. Yeah, if you could explain that bill, what bill Ted Cruz has proposed, love to look at. When I think of Ted Cruz, all I can think about is a nobody just spilling nonsense. Anyway.
She flipped to the Republican Party. Don't think so. I'm getting a no on that. I don't feel she'll go that far unless they pay hers. Let's see.
Look, this is in her present position. Look at that. 10 of Swords.
Wow.
So
I don't think she thought it was going to come down this bad on her.
Yeah, people turning on her, not going in her favor. There is the potential for her to reach out to the other side, but I think she's over. Like, look at this. Like her fortunes are over, and then she's got the 3 of Swords as an outcome.
Everyone hates Cruz.
Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. I got the same cards.
Right? So that's not looking so good. Even if she wants to cross over, I don't even think they're interested.
Wow. I got the same thing. How did you say that? Her
Oh, I
intentions.
gotta see that.
Yeah, even if she thinks she wants to go across, I don't think they want her. Just like 10 of swords, 3 of hearts. No, or 3 of swords.
Yeah.
No.
It's running out. You said something about running out.
Mm.
Her luck is
Running out. Yeah.
Her whole luck is, yeah. It's over. It's over. Her whole thing is over. Whatever her intention, her whole intention is being blocked. So.
Yeah, I don't see her flipping sides or anything, but yeah, definitely she did not expect this much backlash just for choices.
But now she's in it, so
yeah.
What do you do?
Definitely in it with the 10 of Wands, the judgment upon her, and the Empress. She's really actually taking this secretly to heart of how bad this, the truth is coming out about her. Knight of Cups and the Sun.
Caught in the net.
Yeah, I think there might be some leaks or something about where this money's coming from. Everyone's turning on her, even within.
Yeah.
And even if she'd changed right now and said, okay, I'm going to vote for voting right, whatever, she would never be trusted again, ever. She's ruined herself.
Yeah. It's like no one wants her.
I mean, not even the Republican side. They wouldn't trust her either. If you could do that, you know what I mean? You got to be careful. And
Yeah, this is strange. Yeah, she did this to herself, and
yes,
it's not.
Well, we've seen before. It's about her. She motivated just for herself, and now that's all she's going to be left with. She didn't do the right thing for the party or the country. It was about her. For entertainment purposes
only. Yes, entertainment only.
Yeah, Isabel, she's shown she cannot be trusted. Will we ever be rid of Marshall Mitch?
Kentucky Keith and Lisa and the world. When are we gonna get away from Mr. Purple Hands?
Well, he certainly lit his own ass on fire this week. And then he comes back and says, it hurts my feelings that you all are saying. What?
Get real, dude.
Came out of your mouth. Good morning, my sister Lisa. Yay! Spirit Intuitive Tarot in the house.
Whoa.
And Mark is here
crap.
too. Mark is here. The whole family. Is Kim in here too? The whole family's here. Hi, Kim. Good morning. She's up early. We always tease her.
Who? What, Kim? Intuitive View?
Intuitive View.
Oh, been a while, Kimmy.
Hi, Kim. Wow. I just about freaked out with the first card. I asked if he will be out of his job by the end of 2022. His choice or not, one way or the other, will he be out of his job? And the present position card, first card out, is the death card. So I don't know that I really need to throw anything else, but I did. There's disagreements going on. The truth comes out. Good fortune upside down. Look at this, daggers.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. You can't. And again.
Ouchie.
Did it to himself.
Wow. That's terrifying. So I'd say, yeah, that means he's out of his job by the end of the year. I also think it's sooner. And maybe not in a great way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, this is basically saying he jacked himself up. You have the key, the heart, and then the mountain. So you read them together. If you're reading Linderman, it's a story, and they all play off each other to tell the story. And this is saying he literally has put this challenge there. It's challenging everything that he's had in place there. It's over. The word's out. The truth is coming out. You have the birds and the book there. Do you like my bird?
I do.
So the truth is coming out. It's all about everything, and he's in jeopardy there, and he's going to have to make some new choices, different pathways for himself. Yep.
Yeah, it's really, you never really, we're not supposed to know when someone passes away. So that's a hard one to get into as far as what Spirit says about someone's future in that way. But there is something's coming for Mitchie. Something's coming from within his own house, and it's about the devil. Something within his own house is coming back to haunt him soon. The devil and the house, the star and the loss, the Five of Cups, sadness and loss, but something is coming for him from within his own house. It could be his embodiment, but something close and dear is coming for him. Some kind of darkness he's close to, some connections. The King of Swords and the Lovers is coming close and dear. And then we have the culmination, more flipping, something close and dear again with the Knight of Cups in the World. So there's a culmination of something coming. It could be documents, it could be his own life contract. Something is coming very close, and it's going to end him. I mean, we've sensed him leaving before, but it's something near and dear, and it very well could be his embodiment, his soul. It's something close, near, and dear, or his wife is flipping on him. It's something, she finds out she's in trouble, and there's something bad coming for him. You just can't know for sure what it is. When that answer is hidden, it very well could be a death. Because no one's going to predict a death. But it's something bad. That's going to force him away. You see signs of it. We know he's ill. It very well could be. But Spirit's not going to predict a death. It's going to predict an ending. But it's coming close to him, whatever it is. It could be the greed and the money that forces him out. something, comes close to his rum and he has a heart attack. Something. But it's coming. Something near and dear.
If someone has a wrench, you want to check between Wendy and Trisha. Wendy and Trisha Gallagher. You might want to check in between there with your wrench.
They don't like us talking about Mitch, huh?
I don't think they like us talking about anything. I think, like, at the party last night, at the 6,000K party, we were doing personal readings, and they were still coming in.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, I got to send you both how to
Well,
set it up where you can.
Oh, yeah, do that thing.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I took screenshots of how to do it. I just need to send it to you.
Oh.
Thank
I mean,
you
I
for
found
taking
it, but I can't figure out how to. I've seen it before. I've seen the screenshot. I can't figure out how to get back to it.
Exactly. That's the same with me. I've seen it, but I don't know how to get back
I've
there.
searched and searched and searched. It's like you got to start from the beginning, right? To see that.
I'll send you the screenshots. It should be.
Sterling Roses. She's like, I am not a troll. Do not mistake me.
No, it was someone else. It was
someone else. It was definitely someone else, Sterling.
Yeah. 11:53 a.m. So whatever time code people are on.
Should just make everyone a moderator. Then you can't troll each other.
The dream meetup is tonight.
That's right. Dream meetup tonight. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon.
Yeah.
So the color is pink, fuchsia, magenta, whatever. The moon and the circle is the symbol.
Moon and circle. All right. You're getting in my realm. Let's go space.
No, we're going off grid. There we are.
Show you my moon card. And
maybe I'll finally join. The other ones I haven't been joining.
See, it says dreams right there.
Oh my God, it does.
Yay.
Yay.
Let's do a yay. A yay, whoop, whoop.
And then tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, wait, today. Today, when I get on with Lisa, we're going to talk about dreams. So
awesome. Yeah, Lisa's doing an awesome series on dreaming and getting active in your dreams, right?
Yeah, we started it a couple weeks ago. So every other week we're going to get on and help you interpret your dreams and come some understanding. That was my thing back in the day. I'm literally looking at 20 books right now on dreams. That was the deal. So I will, Miss Charlotte. I'll let everyone know. Believe me, I'm so excited.
Oh, I know, Bobby. It's terrible. I would keep asking and wishing to remember more of my dreams, but they only come when they're supposed to come for some reason.
I tell you, I am dreaming so much now. I wake up and I'm tired because I've been so active dreaming all night. And the things you dream about would take months or years to happen in real life, but they happen in your dream state. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired.
You open that up. You open that channel up. You said, okay, let's do this. Yeah. And so that's so beautiful.
Because I've always had vivid dreams, remember them and mostly, but now it feels like I dream so much now that I kind of remember them, but the important ones I think I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I had a month there 6 months ago. I was constantly dreaming like, yes, I'm getting lucid. And then all of a sudden they quit. I'm like, really? Come on, folks.
All right. Well, my mom testify that her dad is
45 going to be using the cuckoo defense.
Oh, she's going to say, yeah, he's that. So he doesn't.
Oh, that's an interesting question. I haven't thought about that. I don't think so. He's definitely going to look cuckoo, but I don't know if she's.
He already flew over the cuckoo.
Yeah, I mean, that's already.
Great question.
Great question.
Yeah. So I have, look at that, a hope for a change to avoid prison.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So she's hoping maybe whatever she can say can help the good Lord. That's the last card. So help her father stay out of. Great question. Excellent question. So if the opportunity presented itself, I think she would go along with it or try it.
That's where I'm getting. You're correct. If the opportunity presented itself, communications, kind of like the mind, the aspects of the mind I'm feeling there, change him into a good guy because he has that conflicts upstairs. Yeah, if it's there, but will it work? No.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was sensing. It's like, yeah, I mean, anything to get out of trouble. You know, you see what I said. I couldn't. You know, you heard me stumbling my words. You know, but no, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, she's loyal. Mm-hmm. She's absolutely loyal to her dad. And she's gonna try to be a little trickster and, you know, kind of speak around the, you know what I mean, like word salad, or, you know, try to be sneaky with how she words things. But it's not going to work. You have that sun that's in front of all of these cards, which means nothing's going to get past them. They're going to be able to get it out of her. And so this is a very, it's going to be, it's going to strengthen their case, what she brings forward. You have the moon and the stork there, and then it's going to be in their hands for a minute before they take it forward. So it is helping. Whatever she's bringing is going to help, even though she's trying to be tricky about it. It's not going to work, is what I'm getting here.
Yeah.
But I didn't get anything about the Netsi Cuckoo. I don't see her doing that. That's already evident. You know what I mean?
So yeah, so there's been rumors that Ivanka's already been flipping.
Yeah.
You've always kind of gotten that she will do somersaults to stay out of prison and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's all been in our reads, but I actually now seen a few tweeter people actually saying that they believe she is completely now behind the scenes, and in at least this one guy said in 2 different investigations that he supposedly had confirmation that she is.
Yeah, and I think she just thought, I'll be the chariot, take the bull by the horns, and I'm gonna be in charge of the narrative here if I go forward, right? But they can see right through all that. So it didn't. She thought that would help her, and she also could kind of navigate with the information because she's loyal to her dad, right? Didn't work.
Let's toss on that one. What you just said. It'll get more of an information. Will Ivanka stay loyal to dad? Instead of asking about flipping, investigations.
Right.
Will Ivanka stay loyal to dad or be self-preserving? I don't think I've ever asked that question.
But the funny thing is she thinks that much of herself that she could sit in front of these people and remain in her narrative. You can't do that with these. These are trained people to get information out of you, and you think you're going to be able to sit there in your own little narrative that you've created to think that you can keep in power over all this information.
That's the delusions of grandeur that this whole family
that she carries. Yeah.
No,
not a good plan for her.
Susan's pendulum says no.
Coffin.
The coffin.
Yeah. She tried to push that river and stay loyal, but it didn't work. Just so you all know.
Oh. Oh boy. No. She doesn't want a prison cell. She wants to be home sweet home.
Yeah.
You know, the truth is coming out with documents and subpoenas. Once everything, it's like you were saying, Debbie, once the CIA and the FBI and whatnot start grilling you, yeah, you're done. You're toast.
Done.
When they see you're going to be in court and jail, the truth coming out. What do you call this when it's upside down, Andrew? When it
can be under the influence or a recording device or.
There you go. It's all coming. Yeah, her connections with world leaders is coming out too, and what they've done within the office of making connections, money flowing, their friendships with that's coming. This card, I'm feeling like the Chariot. You know, they're taking charge. I feel as more like a Chariot than could be trying to get away too.
She tried.
I'm feeling like the Chariot kind of card, that it's taking your world in your own hands, and it's like, I'm not going to prison. Yeah, she's gonna flip and not be loyal.
Have her ready to defend herself, doing all kinds of crazy moves like turning her back on anyone to avoid jail, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So those are great cards, Andrea.
Yeah, and she knows the spotlight's on her. She doesn't want that on her, so she will give up her father. Election information, money, whatever, overseas. This is I see the Irish pub, but as soon as I saw it, I thought of Scotland. So that money laundering through Scotland with the golf course, like just giving up stuff with her ninja moves. But she doesn't realize, like you said, while they're talking to her and she's doing all this, they actually know more than she thinks she's given up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad. They're all going down and they don't see it.
People think that they can just go in and have their own. They read everything. They read your eyes. They read your voice. They read your body language, every move that you make. I mean, it's not you. They know when you're lying. They've been trained in this, guys.
Mm-hmm. See, the thing about pleading the fifth, we're hearing a lot of that pleading the fifth thing, but this is in the civil cases, right? The New York, we're hearing about Tish James and everything. Oh, they're pleading the fifth. You know, Eric pleaded the fifth 500 times. That's civil. That's, you know, they're just going to get fined.
Yeah, that's a whole other kid. Yeah.
But when the federal government comes down with a subpoena, and ask to come in. You plead the fifth there, you're going down.
Yeah.
When you get a federal subpoena, they already have the goods on you. So then, yeah, you either stay quiet and take your chances at jail, or you flip. And this is what we're talking about. We're talking about the federal government coming down on you. The FBI comes and walks in with the subpoena. But I think the DOJ now is doing it behind closed doors. Here's a subpoena, come in and talk to the grand jury. If you deny that, then you get the secret, what do you call that? Lost the train of thought of that one. The sealed indictment, where it's already ready to go. It's in a door, and we're gonna drop it later at the right time. So this is fun. This is good times coming up. Good times coming up. Popcorn's coming. Okay, not that one. Couple questions about Merrick Garland. Yeah, there's a little tricky thing about, I can't remember what it is about the fifth and whatnot, with civil and criminal cases, whatever, but it's coming. They can do. Oh, bless you, Ian.
Blessings, Anne. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Garland, voting rights, January 6th, Roe v. Wade.
Love right back at you.
Mm-hmm.
Blessings, Anne. Blessings. Love to you.
Kristen's got her popcorn and beer. That's a good combo. Popcorn and beer. Get her done.
What's Garland tackling next? Voting rights, Jan 6, or Roe v. Wade?
Or are they working on everything?
Yeah, I just saw he's got many irons in the fire. There's team, he has different teams.
I got the flash of that Christmas movie. What the heck is it? With all the elves and whatnot, and you got Santa, and you got all these elves working on the toys.
Oh yeah, that's an old one. That's an old one, right?
And Garland Santa, right? Whatever movie that is, I can't remember. But I got the flash of that. You got Garland Santa, and you got these elves working on the toys constantly, just busting their butt, working on the toys for Christmas. They're busy on everything.
Everything. Exactly. That's a good. I like your guides.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's cute. That's a cute way to see that.
In a long time.
I see this boiling pot with irons in it, and you get the Santa Claus one.
I know, it's kind of cute. I see all these little elves running around like madmen, making toys, checking boxes.
Kristen, thank you. Blessings to you.
I'm getting the big focus is Jan 6. Working on everything, but he's especially focused on Jan 6 and getting the 45 false king. Getting the man.
Yeah, I just do pretty much the same thing. Literally focusing in on he's very focused in on and committed to taking down the dog. He's very loyal to the cause and what's going on, and he's focusing on taking him down. He's not the dog. The dog is that loyalty to the purpose of why he was put in that place in the first place. But yes, literally loyal to take him down.
Yeah.
The main guy. Interesting. Yeah. That's not what I was looking for, but that's what came out.
Yeah. It's all about January 6th. We've seen the Oath Keepers get seditionist conspiracy. See, yeah, I got clear focus of the rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on now? What we've seen on TV, right? Well, January 6th, the whole lies. Soon, and they're working on the whistleblowers.
Ooh.
Behind the scenes, who's flipping, working their way up.
Meadows.
Meadows. Underneath, what was that? Underneath the soon is the lightning bolt. Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh.
So they're just working their way up. It's all January 6th commission is for the public. It's for the people. What the DOJ is doing behind the scenes concurrently is for the prosecution. So they're working their way up. Yeah, there you go, Deanne. Garland gonna eat Big Rico for breakfast. They're doing it. I just know it. Ivana, the ex-wife, I don't think she's involved.
Rob's giving us a shout. Get a thumbs up for us. Thank you, Rob.
Blessings, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
We hope you come heal quick. We hope you heal quick.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which JN6 planner are doing most time? From day one.
I hope it's Jim Jordan.
Don't we all?
For entertainment purposes only.
There's a lot of fools in there. And you obviously got to think that it's going to be the ones that have been denying speaking to the ones that's commissioned and otherwise. They're worried about their culpability. Like the people that planned it or put out the memos and whatnot.
Planners.
But I'm going to ask who's going to get the biggest sentence, because if someone, who's going to do the most time if they don't live through their whole sentence in jail? So I'm just going to ask who's going to get the biggest sentence, who's going to get the most.
Okay, yeah.
Not do it because they may not live through it all. Do you know what I mean? Or who's going to get the harshest judgment?
Who is this guy? Got a flipper. Been indicted. I think it's Mark Meadows. It's someone very close to the Mad King that was a planning organizer of it all. A King of Wands closest to the Emperor. It's coming to light with documents, gaining abilities with the Three of Coins. It's someone very close. He will be doing his best to flip with the Page of Cups. He's very burdened about his actions from before. So whoever is closest to the Mad King, it's a King of Wands. A King of Wands is someone who's just strategic, helpful, knowledgeable. I think I've always felt Mark Meadows was in big trouble. He organized it all. He helped, he was central, connecting. Of course, we had all these silly lawyers and ex-generals putting out things too that are going to be in trouble. Mark Meadows was loyal to the king, big time. He ruined his life to become chief of staff.
So I got a few people showing up here. I have a man and a blonde woman. So a brown-haired man and a blonde woman. If I had to guess, that's like GATS and MTG or something. I also have a white-haired man in a position of power. So that to me would be probably your Mark Meadows. I'm saying he's a white-haired man in power because of the white horse. And then obviously you can see why I'm saying those two. They get the death card, so they are really screwed. Then I have what I see as 45. Really getting it. And 3 people close to 45. So take your pick, right? Stone, Rudy, Barr, I don't know. Take your pick. But 45 really getting it. So it's a man, a woman, an older man, and 45. And 45's clowns. Close clowns. Could be his kids. I don't know if that is. I don't feel like that's his
kids. It's not going to be his kids.
No, I'm not feeling
someone that he's worked with. I know that he had kids work, but I mean officially.
Yeah. The 3 of Swords for him usually can be the kids, but I didn't feel it in this time. It's people he worked close to.
Yeah, there's all those central planners. They're all wrapped up. You know, you got Rudy, Roger Stone, Sidney Powell, the ex-Overstock. Like... You got the pillow guy. Yeah. All running shadow stuff. There's so many.
I think 45 will get the harshest sentence in the sense like being stripped of your title or treason or I don't know what. Because he was president, he will get the worst. I don't think he lives through it though, jail time. But those other people, they're done. Like they're over. They're going to jail too. But I think he gets more strikes because he was a president. Like, do you know what I mean? Like a harsher. It's worse for him because he was president. If that makes sense. Or not.
Yeah.
So I do.
Everything will be harsh, but doing the actual time.
I think those 3 people get a life sentence because they got the death card, right? So the young couple.
I mean, it is treason.
Yeah, I think they get a life sentence.
Yeah, you throw on these lawyers that know better, that worked on these things. That Clark they moved in, that Eastman, that there's so many names. It's gotta be like a RICO conspiracy kind of thing. Seditious conspiracy. More and more coming out. It's craziness.
Yeah,
I got a wrench.
I'm wondering.
Check out.
Sedition's probably easier than treason to prove.
So this is the guy. And you can see he is wearing all his medals and so forth. Official person. This is the person who we're talking about. It's not treason, it's sedition. Some of the things they've done. Oh, I'm talking about other things. Oh, and it's not just the 6 that happened. We're talking about other treasonous things. Okay.
Well, treason can be like selling secrets to Saudi Arabia or something too.
Right. There are some stuff. I mean,
it's easier to prove sedition. Like a group all in on doing one event to take down January 6th. So
I feel like he is focusing in on treason for someone, and this is what I felt with this was Flynn, but I'm also, Mnuchin is in trouble.
Steve Miller.
Those are kind of the direction I was going Mnuchin or Flynn with this card. Because he worked with him. You know, you have both the work cards. So it was somebody that worked beside him. And then I threw cards on top of that. And the occupation had to do with, so what was the occupation that he worked in? It was finances. Mm-hmm. So that's why I kind of was going Mnuchin with this possibility. But they will be, he is going to be judged. There's judgment coming because of his connection. So, and as far as the sedition or treason, there's so many, again, they're showing me the irons in the fire. There's so many things going on, but I can tell you, I feel it so strongly that he is going for treason for somebody. He wants to prove that on somebody.
Yeah.
I feel Garland, and we can read on that specifically. Is he going for treason on? I just feel it.
We can do
that. Yeah, all these other cases, yes, sedition, blah blah blah. But he is.
Yeah. We were reading on who's going to get the harshest sentence. So the three of us saw the top people who are going to get the harshest sentences. Everyone else is obviously going to get something.
Yeah. Okay.
But we were seeing the group that's going to bubble to the top for the most.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So
I've always, my top bets for treason, Jared or Pompeo. I've always felt Jared could very well be dipping into treason.
And then I feel like they're maybe 45. They're.
Oh yeah, definitely. He gave secrets. You know, they were talking about all the secrecy in the residence where you'd only have a few people come in and no recorders and no people. Who was it? The one that was the chief of staff to Melania was talking here lately. Stephanie Grisham. She was saying that Melanoma would have like a sign-in sheet in the residence. Who can come in? Who can come out? And then they hired one of Trump's lackeys from back in the day to replace the usher, the chief usher, or whatever they call him, the stands the door. Everything was secret, you know. Only certain people could come into these secret meetings, you know. And then he had a burner phone or whatever kind of phone to call Pooty and whatnot. So all this secrecy is coming out. No, Grisham's on MSNBC right now, huh? All right, so. All right. Is Garland going for treason?
So many, Christine. Yeah. So many to choose from.
Yeah. It's a long list.
It's a list.
I'm just trying to see who's at the top.
Lots of irons in the fire. Yeah.
The list is long, but distinguished.
I feel like someone we haven't seen in the limelight too. Not someone who kind of retreated this whole time. And who is that? That is Mnuchin. We haven't seen him in the headlines, have we?
No.
Money, 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 money.
Well, there you go. So,
oh my.
I got a male world leader is going to be charged with treason. So I'm guessing that is an orange covered person. They're going to be surprised to be charged with such a high crime, but all of that stuff comes out. All the corruption of money, selling things overseas, breaking the law repeatedly. Wow. And this card, Russia, China, Republicans. He's a Republican. I think he goes after 45 for the big T. T for T.
Yeah, I do absolutely. He is absolutely going for the big T for treason, or the big treason for the former guy, and I just can't seem to get away from. But literally,
Wow.
We have thief, great fortune, and the main male. You know what I mean? You can't get away from that. He's done. He's done. The main male was in the house, so that tells me it is the former guy who was the thief, and it's the end for him. He is in despair because it's going to show that he took money where he wasn't supposed to. I'm feeling the top one is the big T, but I feel there's going to be others along with him, but that's the top.
I think it's like everyone in the administration.
I know, right? It could be. I mean,
okay, because
if they get him, it's definitely going to trickle down to them, right?
Okay, when you have president and a new administration, you have a president, vice president. What's dropping out here is the king of queen of cups together, right? So that's like husband, wife, your partnership. I'm getting like 45 and pence. This is your family. This is who's on top. And then what drops next to that is the 7 of cups. So when I look at that, it's like I'm getting the administration. It all connects together. You had the Secretary of Treasury, you had the Secretary of State, you have the Secretary of Transportation. Everyone's in the loop. And then I'm getting, we're talking about Mnuchin, right? Well, he's the Secretary of Treasury. He's moving money where it's supposed to go, right? I think they all took bribes.
Yep.
Took money from our government.
Yep.
And then we have court house for these people. It's all about the money, and I think they found money that was taken from within our government.
Yep.
And information that was moved.
Yeah, I see. I could see the selling of things, selling information. Trading things for money. It's not. It's bad. It's bad.
Mnuchin is in trouble, right along with the former guy.
Wilbur Ross, Mnuchin, Miller, Pompeo. Pence probably too. I mean, he was. He may not have known everything, but he went along with everything.
Right. He just.
But that's where I got with, when I seen that together and the 7 of Cups, it's just like the administration, and then the 7 of Cups connects everything. It's a what do you want to call it? It's a mob It was a whole mob. Whoever didn't go along with the party got fired. It's ugh.
Thank you, Renee. Tarot Love Community, she posted a link where you can find all 3 of my decks.
Yay. There
Thanks,
you go.
Renee.
Yeah, you can go to gamecrafters.com and then ignore every other one and then search for Andrea's cards.
Well, that link takes you to the 3 decks. And I also want to give a shout out to Renee in Tarot Love Community. And she's also selling merch if you guys want to get some cool Tarot Love stuff. Notebooks and mugs, t-shirts, and hats, and the whole gamut of fun.
The whole gamut of fun. Woo-woo.
I gotta get my merch rolling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we answered that one. Yeah, it's just A.G. Garland has the biggest job in the world right now. It's harder than what Biden has to do.
And I feel so bad for Joe Biden to step into this. Like, what a, it's hard. Like I said, it's hard enough to be the president, right?
Yeah,
it's a big job. It's a stressful job. No doubt about it. You step in and you got this bozo still causing drama and talking crap and just won't go away. Like, and could be found guilty of treason under Biden's administration. Like, this is just a lot.
Ooh, this is a great question, Anna.
Maybe since Jared and Ivanka were part of this, maybe Ivanka's not going to get away. No matter how much she flips.
Well, she won't get life in prison.
No. Will they prove money?
Supreme Court. Anna's asking about the Supreme Court.
Okay.
The dark money into the Supreme Court
will prove that they were put in place because of that, right. And will they get removed?
We all talked about Kavanaugh for entertainment only. He's got finances. It's like, well, how do you get this? How does loans get paid off? How do you get this house? I've seen, Amy Coney Barrett was, there was tweets about her before her name was even in the basket. And it came from Russian sources. Her name was already out there. Amy Coney, before she was even announced, her name was put that she'll be the next Supreme Court from a Russian source Twitter account. It's like, how do they know that? Right? Inactions are admissions of guilt. Yes. Okay.
Exactly.
So, basically, do we have investigations going on into Supreme Court nominations? I don't know. It was a year ago or so, more. It was almost more than a year. My guys showed me, and many people have said it, eventually 3 people on the court will be leaving. I seen 3, before any lifetime term. So when that is, I don't know. I was getting, one was Kavanaugh, and one was another male. Barrett maybe eventually, but there was 3 going. Prior to them willingly leaving or resigning, from their lifetime term. I was seeing 3 eventually, I think Thomas was the other one, definitely. He was going sometime. Timing, whatever, I don't know. I think the others will go out in their own terms, but as far as criminality, I seen 3 leaving because of criminality.
Yeah, I definitely see a man and a female leaving because of their connection to the money. They're going to hear about it soon. They're seeing it on the wall right now. They're seeing it right now. Like they're in that energy right now. Like they kind of are aware of it coming down. I just see that because of that dirty connection that they will be leaving. They'll have to go.
Oops. We always like it when you're shuffling and a card just flips over.
Flies out.
Yeah, talking about 3, there will be a 10 of swords on those 3.
Yeah.
On 3. It's like you always know you got to look at that one when it just somehow flips. The flow of money, dark secrets, judgment coming out, the star, and justice, yes. And the flow of money. So eventually, yeah. So the 2 of coins, high priestess, and judgment. The flow of money, the secrecy behind it with the high priestess, judgment coming upon, and then we have the flipper or the information being searched out with the star, and then justice. Justice happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the Queen of Coins, which makes me feel like the flow of money, the darkness and whatnot, the accumulation of money. And then what flopped out, of course, the 10 of Swords. So eventually, timing. Timing is so bad with all these people and the flow of what's going to happen. Okay, this is going to stop. Okay, we got this guy flipping. This is going to change. We never know.
Yeah, I got the same thing. So I asked is it going to be proven that they were put in there through corruptive means by 45. So the truth is, yes, he did. It's going to come to light about what he did. They are not going to be able to protect themselves from this crap storm that is coming. I do see 2 guys first, and then she follows. So like you saw.
There you go. That's what I said. That's 2 guys, and then eventually the woman folds.
Yeah. So it's someone else goes down with this, even though he didn't put them in place. I don't know why I'm feeling it's Clarence Thomas is the one that goes down. So it's Kavanaugh, Barrett, and another guy.
Yeah, it's probably Thomas.
I think it's him.
Yeah.
He's taking big heat right now because of his wife.
His wife, yeah.
So they're linked together. So justice will prevail. They'll be thrown out of the Supreme Court. Karma is coming around for them. It's just a matter of time. Orange karma.
It's so weird too. I don't know if you remember us talking about it or you've seen it, but the other judge, Judge Alito, his name was mentioned in the whole plot.
Mm.
What was it? Sidney Powell. It was in one of her notes or something.
Oh.
Like, if this happens, then it goes to the Supreme Court, and she's mentioned something like Judge Alito was on board. It's like, why would she mention a Supreme Court judge? You know, his name was mentioned. It's like, what?
I think I saw on CNN the headline that Thomas's wife is being investigated about something
For the buses, yeah.
Yeah. So we know.
Yeah.
Because we've read on it enough, but it's nice to see it in the
news.
In the news feed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what was it? Thomas was the only one to vote against the National Archives releasing the documents. Isn't that suspicious? 8-1.
Yeah.
Seriously, why would you put yourself out there like that?
Exactly.
He obviously didn't talk to the group, but what are we going to vote?
So I don't want to move on yet because I really want to step into what Andrea was tapping into with Biden. I think we just take a moment and just send him some strength and light and love, just surround him so he knows that he's not he's not alone. He's carrying a lot on his shoulders in this position. He stepped into a shit show. And let's send him some love and light. He gets a lot of darkness thrown at him. Let's counter that as a group right now. We have a lot of love in the family here, and we're together. Let's use it.
Okay. We're at the 2-hour mark, folks. And
wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry, love and light the Biden administration.
Yes.
Oh.
That felt like a lot of us were doing that at the same time.
Too. I felt it. So I'm so thankful for this family that we have, because we can really connect in and powerhouse it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining in on that.
Yeah, I was there too.
And Garland, yes, Mims.
I went to, the Biden administration.
That's what,
I went to Garland, and then I felt like I'm going to the Secret Service too.
Oh, good idea. Good idea.
Nice.
Those people that are protecting all of them, they're all getting death threats. I'm sure Garland's got a ton of service.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
That was powerful. Yeah, I felt that one.
I really felt that. Yeah.
I zipped my lip, and
I was kind of in a trance there for a minute. I was like, oh.
It was powerful.
11 nights on. There's this other deck I got. It's pretty cool. Some lovely lady made that.
That is a good looking deck.
It's a good looking deck. An oracle deck card for everyone today. And a reminder, Debbie's on 2 more shows this afternoon if you want to hang out with that girl.
She's a busy bee.
11/11, and then Purpose on Spirit. What's her name? Channel name? Spirit Intuitive Tarot. Is that what Lisa's name is?
I just went for a full-on blank on that.
I think it is Spirit Intuitive Tarot or something like that.
Yeah, Spirit Intuitive.
Yeah. That's 3-year time?
It's
basically after your 11/11.
It's after the 11/11, but it's on my community page if anybody's interested.
I thought it said 3. It'd be 3-year time. 4 my time.
Oh, okay.
5 Andrea's time. Okay. I'm feeling this one.
You are good enough. Oh my God. And we're meeting on the moon tonight, guys.
Oh my gosh.
So green, love, and healing as we meet on the moon.
Awesome.
You guys just remember you are good enough. Don't doubt yourself. Trust yourself. Oh my God. And we're meeting on the moon.
And I'll see you there tonight on the moon.
Yeah. I got a feminine card here, a gift of flowers, and may your crown stay on for the remainder of the day.
Yes. Yes.
It feels pretty feminine. Be that queen today. You have flowers gifting.
A lot of feminine energy coming in with this, with the spirit. Look what came through my cards.
Oh, it's you.
The Freebird card, Goddess. And the Goddess this card is bringing in that empath, generous, awakened, intuitive. You're magical. You're a healer. You're courageous. You're inclusive. You.
Yes.
You are all these. Be your goddess self and love. Step into light and love and be the magical, courageous, inclusive you. Freebird.
Yes.
I love that card popped out.
Yeah, we all had a feminine kind of vibe happening.
Very feminine divine coming in today. Let's all tap into that.
Feel it, feel it. Love and light. Blessings to everyone.
Yeah, blessings.
Thanks,
And thank you,
everybody.
Scott, for hosting
Yes.
again.
Alright.
Coffee.
If you're bored, head over to Debbie's. More info coming out.
More
11
info coming your way with new discussion.
It's a free bird Sunday. And your cards are beautiful. I can't wait to get them.
Thank you.
They're beautiful. They're perfect.
Perfect. Have a blessed Sunday. Thank